Yeah, they lit the sky like the world's on fire. Same old cry, same tired choir. I ran through the night with a cape on tight. Thought they wanted change, nah, just another fight. Cliff up ahead, seen it all before. Same sad story, same revolving door. Run to the rescue, patch up the pain. Next day comes, they do it again. Stop mid-stride, heart went cold. This hero life done got too old. Flip that switch, let the signal die. Laid down the cape, didn't say goodbye. Gave them the tools, gave game, gave rope. They ain't want work, just drama and hope. I saved a storm, it was killing my peace. So I turned my back, let the chaos cease.
You kill the light, save my life, that's the plan. No more fire drills on the man. If you want out, better learn to fight. 'Cause I'm done being hero every night. Yeah.
Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. No cape on my back, yeah, I walked through the rain. Cut ties with the drama, broke chains from the pain. They gon' call it cold, they gon' call it a sin. But I done saved the same world time and again. Now I'm choosing my peace, yeah, I'm guarding my space. No more sprinting through fires just to fall out of place. If the bridge keeps burning, let the ashes stay. I ain't dying on a hill, they keep building this way. Now the nights stay quiet, no lights in the sky. Ain't no call for a hero, no reason to fly. They can stand on their own, yeah, the tools been there. But they rather call me back just to prove I care. I done gave all the game, every map, every key. If they stay in the storm, that ain't on me. I'ma ride for my peace, keep my soul intact. Once the cape hit the ground, I ain't taking it back, never.
The title's a little crazy, but it's more true than you think. Being lost on the inside. Now what? There's a drift that happens, right? You wake up and something in you just don't answer. You move through the day on autopilot in a serious head fog, saying the same things, but the pulse is just gone, man. It's gone. Is it a phase? Am I elevating? Am I gaslighting myself? There's no words to put your feelings in. So you push hard, thinking maybe effort will pull you back in, but every move starts feeling like a copy of a copy. Everything is faded, and the hunger is gone. I used to love what I do. The smell of the oils in the shop, the rush when the order came through, and the late nights dreaming up what next. Co-creating with the Holy Spirit and the ancestors and everything. Now half the time I stare at the screen and feel nothing. I scroll through my own work like it belongs to somebody else. And that's what the drift does. It steals the meaning, inch by inch, until all that's left is motion. You keep showing up because You don't know what else to do. It doesn't always come from failure. Sometimes it's success that drains you. You finally get the opportunity, the recognition, and you don't feed. You just don't feel like you thought it would. You realize that you've been chasing milestones just to prove the work still matters. Nobody warned you about that kind of emptiness. For real. In full transparency, the drift, right, makes you question everything. You start picking apart your choices, replaying conversations in your head, wondering when the disconnect began. You try to fix it with work, with people, and nothing fills it. It's like your spirit slipped out the back door while you were busy pretending that you were cool. Folks still see you shining, and they tell you how proud they are, how inspired they feel watching you grind. You nod, you smile, you thank them, and then you go home and stare at the ceiling, wondering what happened to the spark that used to live behind your eyes. You don't tell nobody because how you gonna explain losing yourself when everything looks like it's finally working? That's the drift. It disguises itself. You keep saying you're okay until you start believing your own bullshit. And by the time you notice, it's hard to remember who you were before this mess when things were simpler. Welcome to Blended Healing. We here today. There's this point where your body shows up, but your spirit don't. You answer messages, you move through rooms, you talk to people, but it all sounds like background noise, like that white noise when there's an emergency of the broadcast system, like that wah, 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 wah. Because it is. You hear yourself speaking and don't even recognize your own tone. The smile's automatic now, you know. The laugh feels rehearsed and you keep wondering if anybody can see it, that you're here but barely. You wake up and the air feels heavier and the food don't even taste right. You can't even name what's wrong. So you keep working, but nothing lands, nothing feels earned. When people ask how you doing, you say good out of habit. It's easier than explaining that you feel like a piece of yourself. You scroll, you plan, you talk business, you post something positive so people don't ask any questions. Then you sit in silence after and feel the weight of pretending. I know this is happening behind closed doors for so many. I know this, man. I feel your energy. I feel it. There's something in the air. Pretending. You say yes. It feels like sometimes and shows up in a way that you keep serving, helping, producing, but at the end of the day, you can't feel what you're giving. You start looking at old pictures on your phone and you see the ease in you, that spark that you can't even fake anymore. And in that space between who you were and who you become, the loneliness is even bigger. Even when you're surrounded, you feel alone. People See the output, the presentation, the name. Not the night you ask what happened to the little bit of happiness that you used to have. Your orbit keeps calling your name, but the sound comes back, don't even sound like you. There's a witness in there somewhere, you know. There's a witness. Even when you don't think that there is one. I'm here to encourage you that even though you're lost on the inside and you're trying to figure out now what, there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but you just don't see it right now. That's why you search it.
Welcome to the space where worlds become portals and their soul remembers. I am Alicia
was
Young,
born with a
and
fire
this
kiss,
is so.
tongue like truth, breathe like mist. I carry lifetimes in these hips and prayers inside my wrist. They said I'm too much, too wild, too free, but baby I was never meant to be. Quiet, tame, contained, I am so untamed. Ooh.
What is meant for you
I am
is
so
already in motion.
work slowly.
Let's see where it leads.
Magic in my skin, healing while you hold me.
The cards are just
Say my name, feel the shift begin. Alicia Yeti, I'm so work within. So work within.
You get tired of floating around in the clouds with no real destination, just detached. And you good with that. For a little bit. You start craving something real again, even if you don't know what that looks like. You just want to feel present. So you start searching for something familiar, anything that brings you hope that you ain't crazy. The smell of your favorite soap, the music, you know, that music that spoke to all of you. A drive with no destination. You sit there trying to remember what used to make you feel alive before everything turned into work. Some days it clicks for a minute. You feel yourself again. Those little small flashes that remind you that you're still in there somewhere. Then it slips. And you right back in that empty space. It hurts because it proves you didn't imagine the loss. You really did fade out. But it also proves that you can come back. Some days you talk to the divine, and some days you cuss at everything and everybody. And sometimes you may be doing both of them on the same damn day. You try to pray, but you can't find the words. So you just sit there, hoping that that counts. I was told it doesn't. That's prayer too. It's weird to hit the button like this and stop pretending that you're okay. You have hit rock bottom. You start listening to the parts of you that you've been ignoring. The tired part, the angry part, the hopeless part. You let them speak without trying to fix them. And that's what healing really is, you know. The part where you let yourself be human again. And maybe that's what the search is. not finding answers, but finding you again, piece by piece, after losing yourself in the noise. I'm here to tell you that the return, it don't happen like a sequel in a movie plot. One day you realize you laughed and it didn't feel fake. You ain't all the way there, but it's moving. You finally admit that the old you was gone and that the part that served its purpose. What's growing now is more deliberate. You don't have the energy to be fake anymore, and maybe that's a blessing. You only got space for the real. Don't get it twisted. You're going to still wake up some days and feel empty. You still scroll too long, overspend, overthink, and retreat when it's such a much. Just such a much. But now you notice it instead of it getting inside of you and feeling lost inside of it. You start doing small things that rebuild connection. Hell, you might be lighting a candle because you want to, or letting yourself cry without rushing to understand why. Just letting the tears be what they are. Release. And when people ask you how you doing, you stop lying. You say, trying, or I'm working on it. Or maybe you don't say anything at all. You learn that silence is also truth. You start trusting that you don't need to impress anyone. You just need to breathe. Maybe the point was never to find the old you again. Maybe to hang in there long enough to meet who you were always supposed to become. Did you ever think about that? I'm not keeping you long today. I never really do. I say what I say and then I keep it pushing. There comes a point where you stop asking why. You don't want none of that talking head shit. None of that affirmation. You don't want none of that. You don't want nobody to come up to you and say, joy to the world. You don't want to hear that. Because that's not the headspace that you in. You lost enough. You learned enough. You burned enough. And the only thing left is figuring out how to keep breathing. You got to start somewhere, so start small. Move slow. Stop trying to prove that you're okay. You check in with yourself like you would with somebody that you love, without judgment. You learn that answering the phone when somebody who actually cares calls. Some days you handle it well and some days you don't. But you show up anyway. You stop editing your truth so it's easier to hear. You start living in the middle space between numb and feeling. But you still here. And that's the miracle. The heartbeat that kept going even when you were done. If you're listening right now and you're in that space, right? Half alive, half holding on. This is me telling you the story doesn't end here. You don't need a plan right now. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. One real moment at a time. The rest will meet you when you're ready. Sometimes being lost is where the real you finally speaks up. Ashe? Aye.
Yeah, let's move it out now. Big relentless up in this. It's Big Mouthpiece. Oh, you ain't know. That ain't love, that's like hatred. Come on, brother. Why you niggas still on fake shit? Come on, brother. How you black, but you a racist? Come on, brother. She sleeping with that twin husband, see this tasteless. Come on, sister. Time to take it back to that king queen shit. Come on, sister. Time to take it back to that king queen shit. Come on, brother. It's time to take it back to that king queen shit. Come on, part 3. It's time to take it back. Come on, it's like an emergency. Time to get moving with urgency. Big Mouthpiece back. Take it, this shit sold up like surgery. Shout out to DJ King Miller and all those that work in the clergy. Can't waste no time. We better do it in a hurry. Set a date at 9 or probably even 9:30. Why they so quick to talk down but slow to show love to me? Quick to eat off the table but won't plan to want something for me. I gave them my open arms, now they acting like they don't know me. I needed some direction, that's when Queen Money Tide told me. Focus on the bag, all that 9 cents below me. So turn me up, don't be shady, press that like up for me. Hey, you can't look down on the brother, I used to swipe from the corner store, cause I was hungry. Instead of respecting my grind, how you gon' throw shade on me? Big brother hate my guts, tryna chop off my feet, but I am not Toby. Haters be praying on my downfall, but be acting like we homies. That ain't love, that's like hatred. Come on, bruh. Why you niggas still on fake shit? Come on, bruh. How you black, but you a racist? Come on, bruh. She sleeping with her twin husband, see that's tasteless. Come on, sister. Time to take it back to that king queen shit. Come on, sister.
I'm sharing this in hope of helping someone get through. If you've been floating, numb, lost on the inside, I get it. Just keep breathing. Keep showing up in small ways, even when you don't feel like it. Somebody needs you here, even if you don't see it yet. And one day, you're going to look back and realize that you were healing the whole time just by staying alive through the hard parts. That's it. Just truth. I'm still here. And so are you. And that's it and that's all. I'm done. I said what I had to say. Lost on the inside, now what? You spoke your truth. Now you just have to get through. But you will come out on the other side, I promise. I promise. We gonna get through this together. How about that? Alright? Alright. Be well, stay safe. I say and deep bow to each and every one of you. Be well, stay safe. Look out for each other. Make it hit right. Alright. I'll see you around.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe.
Yeah. You know what I fought through just to get her. I evolved so much I feel like I don't fit her. Out of place, my palate increased, I got a higher taste. I don't want it if it ain't organic. And I don't want to talk if we ain't seeking understanding. And I don't want to chill if don't think what we planning. And I don't want to take no pictures if they ain't candid. Catch catch me in a moment or don't catch me at all. They throwing shade underhand and I'm deflecting it all. But if it's good energy, then I'm accepting it all. Yeah, I'm accepting it all. They tried to prosper against me, but they weapons too small. I got God on my side, nigga. I got angels in the field down the ride, nigga. Plus my ancestors, same gang, same hand gestures, great wisdom. My people say I'm acting different. I tried to put them what I'm on, but they ain't listen. I made some diamonds out this pressure, can't say they ain't glisten. I cut them snakes out my grass cause I heard them hissing. It's a marathon, I do the distance. Yeah, the crowd tried to tell me I was done for, but I ain't listen.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe.
A wise man told me I got a calling on my life. I think I overstand now. I think I get why Miss Johnson kept praying now. I think I get why I lost a lot of friends now. All part of the plan. See, some relationships supposed to land. If they can't grow with you, then they can't go with you. My ex say she was leaving. I said don't let the door hit you. On the way out, I told her stay out. See, I'm finding myself, aligning myself, working and I'm timing myself, reminding myself, yeah, that I'm free. And ain't nobody gonna do me like me. Self-love, it's the best love, that's the best drug. Praise to the Most High, my investor. Yeah, I'm self-driven like Tesla. Yeah, I'm blessed up, from my feet to my chest up. Middle finger to my oppressor. And I press on. I go to war with my demons, I put my vest on. And I turn every L into a lesson. If I got greatness in me, not even a question.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember